Hello, my name is Renee Kitchen. I am 27 years old. I'm a stay-at-home mom of two. And I'm a little bit late to submitting this video because this last week has been a crazy week. My daughter was diagnosed epileptic back in March, and she had another episode this last week. And yeah, it kind of threw our family for a little bit of a loop. So I apologize for getting this video in late. I'm currently have my youngest out in the living room and he is watching Frozen so that I could get this done. So I apologize, it's being filmed in my bathroom at 8 o'clock at night on Saturday. So let's see. I want to begin by, I think that some traits that I can bring into the classroom to be a successful teacher. I feel like I'm a very empathetic person. I have been since I was a little kid. I care a lot about others, sometimes more than myself. I think compassion goes a very long way with teaching because you never really know what kids are going through in their home life or outside of school. So I feel like that's a big trait that I carry into teaching and I will continue to carry on. Fairness, I truly believe in treating everybody equally. I think that, some people learn at a slower pace. My daughter is very advanced for her age. My son is not. And I've learned as a mother that everyone grows at a different pace. Everyone learns at a different pace. And you just have to be patient with those kids, and adults too. Some things that I definitely would need to work on or just try to strengthen before going into becoming a teacher. I feel like high expectations was one that I scored higher in, which I guess in this, I think it would be lower, but something I need to work on is high expectations. Again, it kind of comes with that like compassion and caring almost too much sometimes, in a way of like, you kind of have to set the standards to be all the way across the board the same for every student. It can't be like this person needs to have this assignment done by midnight, but this person needs to have their assignment done by 3 p.m. Like the leniency, I don't feel like that's fair. That's something I do need to work on, as far as it needs to be all across the board. And I feel like that kind of goes hand in hand with the reflection part. That is something that I scored higher in, but also lower, I guess. And maybe I'm wording that incorrectly, but I need to be better about self-reflecting. Even I relate a lot as a parent. At the end of the day, like I think back to, what could I have done differently today? Could I have spent more time with my kids? Could I have been on my phone less? Could I have worked on more school to get ahead before the weekend? There's just a lot of self-reflecting that I've actually been working on personally. And I think as a teacher, that's really important too, of like, what did my students learn today? Did I notice anything that wasn't working for students that was really working that I could take into the next day or the following week or the following month? So yeah, I think those are some things that I could work on for sure. I think that the qualities that professional educators should display are communication. I feel like communication is huge. If you as a teacher are having a rough day, communicate that with your kids. Be open and honest with them, because it's not fair for them to be in the dark and you're having a hard day and taking it out on them. And same goes for the students. If they're comfortable coming to you and talking about those things, I think that creates very good relationships too. And that kind of goes into the second thing that I believe is very valuable as far as qualities go. Making your students feel safe and secure. I know of a lot of children that have had hard home lives, and there's been CPS in and out, foster kids, and school to them is a safe place. I'm gonna try not to get emotional, but I fully believe that school can be a safe place for kids, and I want to be a teacher solely because I believe that I can make a difference with kids. I can shape them into a different person. If they're coming to me and they're expressing that their home life isn't good, or there's things going on outside of school that is kind of out of their control, I want to be that person they can come to and trust and confide in, because I didn't have that in school. So, yeah, I think that pretty much wraps up Sorry, I kind of mumbled a lot. This is something that I've really been thinking hard on this last week and reflecting on as well, because some of the things that I scored high or low in, I was actually kind of baffled by, like things that I thought that I was really good in, I actually didn't score great, which it's good for me. I need to, work on some things, and it's a good learning experience for me. And obviously nobody is perfect, not saying that I am, but there's things that kind of caught my eye that I'm like, okay, I need to note that and work on it. So yeah, that's a little bit about me, and I'm really looking forward to becoming a teacher. Anyways, bye.